Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Bidemi, and welcome to another exciting time with me. You know, yesterday was very interesting. Allow me to use that word. It was very interesting, and as usual, at least I've been able to get feedbacks, which excites me daily. So let's see our first viewer before we hit the ball rolling this afternoon. Let's see our first viewer before we hit the ball rolling this afternoon. Let's see. So today I'll be teaching about the role of mothers in raising sons with the right value systems. The role of mothers in raising sons with the right value system. That's my little cousin up there. Wale, how are you? So good to see you. This is one of my pastors up here. How are you, sir? How's the family? So the role of mothers in raising sons with the right value systems. I've done different series already, and in my series I already established that. Welcome, Mohammed. How are you today? So good to see you. How's Egypt? I miss you very much. I hope you know that. So in my series I already explained that there's a difference between, in terms of functions, there's a difference between a man and a woman. The way God has created us differ. The way God has actually structured us is different. So today I'll talk about what are those functions. Thank you so much. Amen. Thank you so much. So number one, mothers show sons what sacrifice is all about. Mothers, they show sons what sacrifice is all about. When I say sacrifice, it's not in the bad way. Sacrifice that I'm talking about has to do with being selfless. The sacrifice that I'm talking about has to do with you letting go so that your children can have things that are much more beneficial. That's the sacrifice that I'm talking about. And if you can date back properly, if you look back properly, I know if you ask yourself what your parents, especially your mom, what they've done for you, I'm sure you cannot quantify it. It's not something that you can quantify at all. So mother shows sons what sacrifice is all about. Sacrifice is all about you being selfless. The ability to ensure that your sons have some certain things while you personally have to let go of those things. That's what sacrifice means. For example, my mom, when I was in secondary school, she had to, while we were going to school, she had to put, to boarding school, she had to put our bags, on our shoulders, on our head, while holding our hands. She had to go through a lot to ensure that we were well fed while in boarding school, because you have to, your parents have to bring provisions to you. So mother shows sons what sacrifice is all about. That's the first point. Number two, mother shows sons what dedication is. Mother shows sons what dedication is. Dedication means you giving yourself wholly onto something. The ability for you to be committed irrespective of the situations around you. I must salute our mothers. I love my mom a lot. So I must thumbs up to her wherever she is. So mothers show their sons what dedication. Welcome, precious gift. So good to see you. Mothers show their sons what dedication is. And that dedication is going to help them. The dedication is going to help them in their various endeavors, their business, their academics, their purpose in life. Because you can't really go far in life if you are not dedicated to what you're doing. You can't really go far if you are not 100% committed to what you're doing. So mothers show sons what dedication is. Number 3, my third point. Mothers show their sons what love really is. If you want to know what love really is, go and ask a mother. I was watching something just before I came up when someone told the woman, okay, I'm going to a store and just pick anything for 60 seconds. And one of the things I saw in the rack of that woman was baby Pampers. Just to let you know how selfless they are. Just to let you know how God actually created their minds to be gold, in a gold form. So mothers show their sons what love really is. Mothers understand what love is. I know that. Looking at my mom, I can tell you she knows what love really is. Number four, as a mother to a man now, one has to be very careful in the way they train their emotions. Mothers are expected to give their sons emotional strength. Now, if you have emotional strength, it means that you shouldn't make decisions based on emotions. No, you don't make decisions based on emotions. You don't make decisions based on sentiments. You make decisions based on what are the facts, what are the basic information at hand. What are those basic facts, figures, experiments that you can physically see at present? So, as mothers, we have to be careful not to train our sons to be led by emotions. I usually explain it in 2 forms. 1, being a biomass or being a personality. A biomass is someone who is constantly being ruled by emotions. Everything it does is by reflex actions. A personality is someone who is driven by inner strength, is driven by value systems, is driven by self-worth, self-analysis, ability to ask questions. That's how to know a personality. So as a mother, one has to be careful not to let our sons to make decisions based on sentiment and emotions. Number 5, my 5th point. One of the things you can do as a mother to your sons is to love their father, is to love, care for, and respect their father. The way you treat him matters. The way you treat him and the way you talk to him matters. You want your sons to respect women. You want them to honor women. You want them to honor all men. Then the way you talk to their father also matters. You remember I also did for mothers. One of the things I did for mothers was one of the things I did for fathers was the way a father treats that his own wife says a lot in front of their children. So as a mother, the way you talk to your husband, that's your son's father, really matters. Love him, treat him with respect, and care for him. Absolutely. Absolutely. Number 6 now. As a mother, let your kids be able to draw strength from you. Let them be able to draw strength from you. What is strength? You know what strength is. You know what the definition of strength is. So Just know that when your kids look at you, when your sons look at you, as a woman, as a loving, as a caring woman. For example, I draw strength from my mom. If I call my mom now and we talk, you know, I'm able to sense, I just feel strength. I just feel strength. God has given women that gift. God has given women that precious gift. It's a precious gift from them. So, as a mother, let your kids, your sons, be able to draw strength from you. Number seven. As a mother, one of the questions you also need to ask is to ask your sons what they want to spend their life doing. What is it that they want to do for the rest of their lives? Don't be passive about their purpose. For example, me, I started business at a very young age. I started making clothes at a very young age. I think when I was in 200 level in my university days. So when I get back, sometimes I go to the market, I go to the cloth market, I finish sewing, and I come back at night, around 12 in the midnight. But by the time when I'm coming, my mom is calling me, where are you? What's happening? How are you doing? Have you finished up? Welcome, Dad. Love you. So, when I get back, my mom will, maybe after making the clothes, one of the things she usually does is to ask me, so what is your profit? How much have you made from the clothes you've made? You made so much clothes, so what is your profit from what you've just made? And she actually sat me down. My mom taught me two things. She taught me how to write properly. She taught me how to write. And I can tell you, my handwriting is one of the most beautiful handwriting in the world. I can confidently tell you that. It's not that I'm boasting, but I can look at your handwriting and imitate your handwriting. That's one of the things my mom taught me. My handwriting is so beautiful. Number two, my mom also taught me how to calculate business. She also taught me how to calculate business profits. So that takes me to number 7. And the point is, be interested in what your kids, your sons want to do for the rest of their life. You have to be interested. As a mom, as a loving mom, you have to be interested. Number 8, talk to your kids, your sons, about sex education and relationships. Talk to them about sex education and relationships so that they don't go out as sons to go and be ruining people's daughters and be wasting their lives. They have to understand the basics of what a relationship is. They have to know what relationships are. They have to know what sex education is. They have to know that if they go and impregnate someone at a very young age, it's dangerous because they can't fend for themselves, and also they can't fend for the woman. So talk to them as a mother, talk to your sons about sex education and relationship. For example, before I got married, my mom usually asked me on a regular basis, hope it's not that you are sleeping with your fiancé. She will always ask me, just to show a concern, to show that she cares for me. Number 9, be close to your sons so that they can interact with you. Be close to your sons so that they can discuss with you as a mother. Let them be able to talk to you. Let them be able to open up to you. Let them be able to let you know what is going on in their life. I cherish my mom's wisdom. I cherish my mom's, if she should advise me on something, she's a teacher. Welcome, King Yomi Jagede. So good to see you. And every other person, sorry I can't greet you now, but thank you so much for tuning in. My mom is a teacher, so she has so much wisdom. So if I talk to her about an issue and say, okay, Mom, this is it, this is what I'm looking at, the advice is always so strong. And I'm able to do that because the way she has raised us up, the way she has been able to raise us up. So as a mother, be close to your sons. It's so important. Then number 10, and this is my last point, as a mother, also teach your sons the importance of reading. It's not just the responsibility of the man. It's not just the responsibility of the father. No, as a mother, as a loving mother, one is also expected to teach his sons that there is value in reading good books. Teach them the importance of time management. So it's important they also see it from your angle that education is very vital. It's important they also see it from your perspective. Remember that the way one of the things I love God so much about is He didn't create male and female with the same functions, even though we perform similar functions, but the way we execute such functions, it's different. Father shows care, a mother also shows care. But if you look at the way a father shows care to his daughter, it's different from the way a woman carries it. That is the value. That's how God has created us. So it's important as a mother, from your perspective, look at it that your sons are interested in reading. Let them be interested in reading. Very interested. So that when they go to school, you can have an idea of what they'll be doing. You can be rest assured that on a daily basis, they are reading books, they are learning from the internet, they are doing things that can actually improve their mind. So it's good for a father. As a father, one of the responsibilities that you have to ensure that you have a library at home. It's important for there to be a public library. I mean, a central library where your kids can walk up to and read. It's important as a father. And as a mother too, it's also important that the sons, the children are being encouraged. One of the importance of reading is to educate the mind. It's not just to read, no. But the purpose why I actually emphasize that people must spend a lot of time reading is because we can't give what we don't have. As a mom, as a father, we can't give what we've not practiced. We can't give what we've not given ourselves to. We can't develop our children when we ourselves are still struggling with personal development. So it's important from a father, from a mother, that we are able to encourage our kids to be a lover of books, to be a lover of knowledge, to be a lover of right knowledge, right information, to be a seeker, to be a good researcher, so that they can become problem solvers, so that they can become, they can give solutions to the world. That's what we are looking for. People who talk less about problems and talk and act more on solutions. I hope I've been able to inspire someone. Let me say hello to everybody. Sorry, I'm sweating. We are in summer right here in North Cyprus, and the weather is, trust me, it's so hot. Mohammed Khalid, how are you? My beautiful wife, Queen Akiwande Tolua. So good to see you. Pastor Jegede, how are you, sir? Queen Shon Yaya, thank you for always tuning in. Queen Precious, Ojo Palumi, how are you guys in Nigeria, Ojo? And how is business? Olayinka Davis, so good to see you, sir. Michael, see my hand, I'm saluting you. Then my loving dad, you know, his love is this Mr. Olufali, I don't know. I just love him more and more. You know, I just love his compassion and his empathy. He's a loving father. I can say that with the whole of my heart. Martins, Oluyemisi Fayemi, so good to see you. King Yomi Jegede, so good to see you. Please let's go and share this so that at least people can get inspired. Thank you so much. I love you all. I'm going to see you tomorrow, same time. Mwah. Bye and God bless.